Hi guys, welcome to Africa Unfiltered. I'm your host Umu Fofana, and we are here with one of Ghana's most popular voices. He's
Yeah,
an artist and a producer,
yeah,
and he just released a debut album, Love in the Club. Quamina MP, how are
yeah.
you?
I'm doing good. How you doing?
I'm good. So we're gonna do a little 1-2 quick just to break the ice.
It's key
What is your favorite Ghanaian dish? Well, your go-to Ghanaian dish.
fufu. I
Okay.
love fufu. Fufu with light
Light
soup
soup.
with tilapia, pork, salted beef.
Okay. That's my favorite too, except for the pork. I love fufu and light soup. That's all I was eating when I went to Ghana.
For real.
Yeah.
Hey.
I gained a lot of weight. Um, what's one song that always puts you in a good mood?
One song that keeps me in a good mood. My song or any song?
Any song.
One song. I'll talk about Beasiede, my song, Beasiede. Anytime I hear that song, anytime I hear it from anywhere, it puts me in that mood. Like it takes me back to when I used to like struggle, when I didn't have nothing, but I was still enjoying life, that type thing. And then like it takes me through the journey. It just makes me like think about all of that and makes me
Right.
feel very happy for where I am. So yeah.
Okay. What's one artist that people are probably surprised that you listen to?
One artist, the people are gonna be surprised. Who? Who? Okay, so one thing about me is I don't really have like particular people that I listen to. I just like to listen to any type of music, like any type of music as far as it sounds good. Yeah. So to mention an artist that would surprise you, Ooh, I don't know.
You don't know?
I don't know. I feel like because I'm in the music space, anybody I talk to like expect me to be listening to these people. Yeah. That's what I think.
Okay. Your Dream Festival, 5 artists on the lineup.
One, Tunchi, Lil Wayne,
Who? Okay.
Tunchi. Two, Drake, Kendrick. Three, Kwesiata. Four, Kufimole. Five.
Okay.
That'll be fire.
So you want both Drake and Drake on?
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah,
All right.
that'll be fire, right?
That
You don't
actually would
think
be
so?
fire.
Yeah.
Yeah. Who would you prefer though?
Who would I prefer, Drake or Kendrick?
Mm-hmm.
I'm not gonna lie, I love them both, but for now, I'd say Kendrick.
Okay.
Yeah,
All right.
yeah.
For now,
For now, I'd
is it
say.
because of like?
I think because now he's like really, really popping, and then I see his shit, and it's really like, you know,
Yeah.
yeah. I think that's why I'll say Kendrick for now.
Okay. What's one thing you need before recording?
One thing I need before recording, studio setup. Or you
Okay.
mean like everything is done and then
Yeah, like the
like
studio's there.
it's
What's one thing you need before?
nothing I need? I don't really need anything. I don't really need anything for real. Like, yeah.
Okay. You just
If it was before, I would say alcohol. Yeah, because I used to like sometimes I want to like be outside, go to the club or wherever, see people dancing, get drunk, and come back to the studio to record a hit song. Yeah, it used to be like that, but now it's not really like that. Like I don't depend on anything particularly to be able to make a good song.
right.
Yeah, so now I don't really need anything in this. I just gotta be there. I just gotta be in the mood, and that's it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. If you weren't doing music, what would you be doing?
I'd probably be a doctor by now.
Oh, a
Ah,
doctor?
no, I'm kidding. What would I be doing? If I wasn't doing music, bruh, listen, if I wasn't doing music, it would have been tough for me. I'm not gonna lie, because my grades from school, you don't even want me to talk about it. Like it was bad. You get me? Like it wasn't good. It was bad.
But you did drop out of school.
Yeah. So I was able to. Okay, after high school, supposed to go to uni. That was when it got hard because my grades from high school to the uni was like. But I tried. I found a way to like get into uni. 2 years, I dropped out. Yeah. So if I wasn't doing music, I don't know. I'd probably be like something crazy, something I wouldn't want to do. I'm sure.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. But when did music go from a passion to something that you know was real?
Um. So when did it happen? After high school, when I didn't have anything else to do, I felt like so. So after high school, there was no like I'm supposed to go into uni, and then I'm finding it difficult to get into uni. I'm at home. My mom keeps talking a lot because now the only thing I do is stay at home, eat food, sleep. So like a type of become like a burden.
Right.
Yeah. So around that time, I started like really thinking about it. Like, no, I need to make a move. And then I'm very talented. So let me start by learning how to make beats. And then, yeah, I think from there, and I got into school 2 years. It was tough. Like, it was very tough. Like, whatever they teach us in the classroom doesn't, it hasn't, I don't know. Like, it doesn't go in here. Like, I just hear everything and then after class is gone.
Yeah.
So it's just one time I went to talk to my mom. It's like, and then it was a struggle trying to find like money to pay my school fees. So I had to talk to my parents. It was like, Mom, this is it. I'm even owing. I haven't paid everything. So maybe you should stop looking for money to pay for my school fees. But if you get money and you give it to me to go pay my school fees, this is what I will use it to do. I will use it to make music, shoot music videos, pay TV stations to play my shit. Oh no, don't do that. No, no. But that was when I felt like, nah, I can't waste my parents' money
Yeah.
anymore. It has to go into something else that will bring money back. Yeah. And then, yeah, that was when I chose music 100%.
Okay.
Yeah.
How was that decision like for you? Kind of. I don't know, like, were your parents disappointed? Did that kind of hurt you?
So my mom, she wasn't cool with it. She didn't like the idea. She wanted me to be in school. Like, she always spoke about it. But my dad was like, you know what? If this is what he wants to do,
Right.
just allow him to do it. You know? So I think my dad used to hear some of my demos from high school and stuff. So he knew that I was good at what I do. But my mom, I think my mom was just scared of like what people are gonna say,
Yeah.
family, her
That's
friends,
typical African
you
mom.
know. So she didn't want it. She tried so hard to take me back to school, but I didn't want to go back to school. And then
Okay. You built a strong connection with the streets. How did you stay grounded as your career grows?
how did I one thing I do is I always try to stay true to myself, you know. If it's bad, I'll say it as it is, you know. If I'm not okay, I'll say I'm not okay. Do you get me? Like, even though there are like people who don't like to talk about like their past because feel like it wasn't good, it was terrible. So like,
Yeah.
yeah. But I'm one person that likes to like keep it like that. Okay, this is what it was, and this is how it's going.
Right.
Yeah. So I think with that, people who are also in that position where I used to be, like people who are in the streets, the boys and all of that, they listen to my story, they be like, okay, he's one of us. Okay, he struggled, and then now he's like some kind of like a big motivation to some of these people. So I think that is what's making it work for me. Yeah, staying true to myself.
Okay. What was your breakthrough though into the music industry?
What was my breakthrough? Um, so I used to make beats and post on Twitter, and then there was this one time I made a beat, posted on Twitter, and then there's this group from Ghana called Ghana Up Charlie. So the group is like a platform. They saw my video and then DM'd me. I was like, yo, we saw your video and then we want you to come to the studio to produce for one of our artists, Kwesiata. He's like, okay. Around that time, they were like really, really popping. Like you could see them everywhere. So I went to the studio. I made the beats. They asked me if I'm an artist as well. I was like, yeah, I have songs. They made me play some of my songs and I played where I said there. They were like, yo, this particular song, they would want us to like make a remix and then they would want to like invest us in like shoot videos for me and take my videos to TV stations and I was like, yo, I'm done, let's do this. And then it happened and then like I felt like, yeah, I started getting on people getting to know me. So I would say that moment was when I got my breakthrough. But also I feel like I haven't had my breakthrough yet. You know,
Okay.
yeah, because I have goals. It's a lot that I want to do. I want to get global. Then when I'm able to achieve that, then I can say that this is my
That's your
breakthrough.
breakthrough,
Yeah,
right?
yeah,
Your debut album, Love in the Club.
yeah.
What inspired the title? Well, what inspired the whole concept?
Do you believe? Do you believe in love first of all?
Do I believe in love? Um,
Um, you know,
I do believe in love. I do.
mhm,
I do. I do, but
100%.
men, not 100%.
Man
But
and
I've
dogs.
seen, yeah, but I've
Oh,
seen, relationships and people in love, and I'm just like, wow, you know,
yeah. I mean, it gets some are good, some are bad.
yeah,
Okay. And did you think it's possible to find love in a club? Real love.
yeah, yes, yes. You don't think so?
I mean, I'm trying to tell you it's possible.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Okay, okay.
yeah,
Yeah, I agree. I
yeah.
agree.
So that's like the whole idea behind my album, Love in a Club. So normally when you say I found love in a club, I did. Yeah. But there's like two sides to it. You can see somebody in a club feel like, yo, I think I'm really fucking with this person. I think I like her. I want to talk to her. She comes close. You might be like, you might be drunk or high or whatever, right? So at that point, you don't know how you really feeling, but like, you can tell that you like this person.
Right.
Yeah. And then maybe you guys get into it, conversations, blah, 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 blah. If you are able to go home together, cool. You wake up in the morning, is the feeling the same or not? Do you get me?
Yeah.
Yeah, so it comes with it, like all of that together. It could be bad, it could be good. All in the album.
Okay.
You understand? So some of the songs talk about heartbreak. Some of the songs talk about like I'm so much in love with you. Some of the songs talk about when I saw you, I didn't know what to do. I just felt like I want you like at once. Love at first sight. You know? Yeah. So all of that together. But yeah, I found love in a club. I did.
And how did that end up for you?
How did that end up for me? It was a good experience. Yeah, it was a good experience. I mean, like, one thing about me is I don't really be expecting too much from people. I don't be expecting too much from like things. I know it's life, and then everything that has a beginning has an end. I just don't like to like set a timer to it. I'm just gonna allow it. If it goes deeper than it's supposed,
Right.
well, if it doesn't, yeah. So it was a good experience. I loved it.
Okay.
Yeah. Whether it went bad or wherever, it was an experience and then it was nice. Exactly.
So did it go bad?
Where?
Did it go bad?
Nah. I mean,
I don't believe that.
nah, it didn't go bad. It's just human. It's just like maturity and that. Okay, it's not working. if you don't want to do it again, you're not gonna do it again. Okay, you're an artist, and they're like, you go out, you see girls everywhere you go. So, you know, girls are like that, like insecurities and stuff like that. So, yeah, and it's very understandable. Yeah, I understand people a lot. So,
I
yeah,
wouldn't call it insecurities because I feel like it's the truth.
I mean, it's the truth. But what if I fuck with you like that? Wait, am I allowed to say that?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yes, you
yeah.
are.
What if I really, really like, I feel you on that level? But because you're an overthinker, because you are thinking for me, because you feel like I'm meeting a lot. Yes, I meet a lot of girls. Yes, there's so many girls in my DMs. Yes, but I fuck with you.
Okay.
Yeah. So, do you want me to like stop doing what I'm doing? Do I need to quit my career, or I shouldn't go out anymore?
As long as you're respecting the girl, I think
Yeah,
that's
exactly. And then there's no way. I don't know about other men, but I feel like a man is not supposed to disrespect a woman, regardless. Right? Treat me right, I treat you right. You don't treat me right, I'm done with you. Like there shouldn't be a reason anymore. You get
yeah.
me? So me particularly, there's no way I would ever disrespect a woman.
Okay.
Yeah,
Well, that's good.
yeah,
That's good to know. You produced 9
yeah. 9 songs
out of the
out of 15.
15. Yes.
Yeah.
What is your creative process like being both the artist and the producer?
So it depends mostly. Like it depends on my mood, on like the type of conversations I'm having with people, on like what I've heard from someone. Someone could say something very interesting. I'll be like, whoa, okay, I could actually sing about something like this. I have a song called Kinky Seller. So what happened with Kinky Seller was I was hungry. I wanted to go buy food, and then there was like a kinky joint. You know kinky? There was a kinky joint in the area, so I was like, okay, let me go get this kinky. I got there, and the person selling the kinky, the girl selling the kinky, she was so good looking, and then she had a very big bum. I was like, and then there was like a very long queue. You could see there's a lot of men. So I was like, are these people here to buy the kinky, or you are here to see what's there?
Yeah.
And then I was like, no, let me make a song about this. Hello, kinky Sala. Pretty mama. I dey like your chocolate color. Save me, make I give you dollar. Stuff like that. I say, yeah, so it depends on the mood and what I want to talk about and all of that. Yeah.
Does
Sometimes what'd you say?
No, go ahead.
Yeah, sometimes I sleep, and in my sleep, I'm hearing melodies. And then I wake up to like produce the beat. There's this song, I'm out for girls. That's what happened. I went to the club, came back. I used to sleep in the studio around that time. I didn't have a place, so sleeping in the studio. And then I was just hearing melodies playing in my head. And I woke up and I started making the beats. You know, it happens to me a lot. Yeah. Yeah. So it depends.
So everything you make is based off of real life experiences and real
Some
life
be,
mood.
yeah, some be real life experiences, some be things I've heard, things I've imagined, you know. Yeah,
What's one thing about being a producer and an artist
I'm
that
artists
people don't understand
that people don't understand.
when you gotta be both?
Okay, I personally don't know how people think or how people feel about it. I think people feel it's amazing to be able to like do that and then do that as well. From what I've experienced or what I know from people that I talk to,
Right.
they make it seem like it's amazing, and I know it's amazing actually. So me personally, I don't know. It feels normal to me. Yeah, like it feels very normal to me because it's one thing I really love to do. Like out of nowhere, I want to make beats. Out of nowhere, I want to do this. Do you understand? The only thing is, I haven't really produced for other people. You know? Yeah,
Okay. So you've
yeah.
only produced for yourself.
Not necessarily. It just happens. It just happens. I mean, I've made beats for some friends, but I think it hasn't. They haven't released them yet. It's just Kofi Mole and a few. Yeah, yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
Which track on the album means the most to you?
Means the most. So it used to be unconditional love, because it talks about like not caring about how they look like. You love them for
For who they are.
who they are. You
Right.
know, it doesn't matter if you have like a flat ass or you have like a big tummy or however you look like. Like I love you unconditionally. Like yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
You've worked with some big names,
Stone
Stoneboy,
Boy
Metaphor, Gracie Arthur. Which of these artists push you the most on this album?
on the album.
Well, in general, if you
In
want.
general, Kesiata.
Okay.
Yeah, because it's been him from the
Day
beginning.
one, right?
Yeah, from my first song, it's been Kesiata. And then we used to like be in the same studio. I see him every time. I see how things are going with him. I remember there was this one time, somewhere around 2017, there was like a friend of mine wanted to have him for like a club appearance. And then he spoke to me and he was like, oh, this is what we want to do. That time KC wasn't like big, big,
Big,
big.
right.
So he was like, oh, this is how much we have. At that time, me, I was so broke. So that money he mentioned, I was like, so this is how much you're going to give KC? Wow. I really need to work hard to be able to receive. But it wasn't any money. It's just like,
Yeah.
it was like $100 at that time,
Right.
you know? So even from there, even that one alone pushed me to be able to work hard to be able to get what
Right.
he's getting right now. So yeah, back to back to back to back to back. I see his achievements, makes me feel like, yo, I want to do this. He's my brother. I see him every time. Then it makes me feel like I can do it and extra as well. So yeah, crazy.
Okay. What's one thing that you're still learning or unlearning in your career? It could be personal or professional.
Yeah. So one thing that I'm learning is I'm too nice to people, right? Like too nice to people, and then sometimes it gets me in trouble. So I'm learning to not be too nice. Yeah, I don't know if it's a good thing, but like I'm learning not to be too nice. I'm learning to be able to like, keep myself in that I don't know how to say it. But yeah, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Any dream collaborations?
Yeah. Twinchi. I love Lil Wayne. Yeah.
Yeah.
Lil Wayne, Wizkid. Stoneboy was one of my dream collaborations, but I've been able to achieve that. Shatawale, Sarkodie. I love Tory Lanez. I love Rihanna. Jesus Christ.
Rihanna.
Like they go tire if I have a verse from Rihanna. Make it just sing on 2 lines.
2 lines.
Everybody
You're
dead.
trying to get her to release an album.
You trying to get her to release
She's
them?
not releasing any music.
Why do you think she doesn't want to release them?
She's being a boss right now. You know, she's releasing all
Yeah.
these her makeup line,
Yeah.
lingerie, Puma.
Maybe she feels like it's working for her, and then maybe she has like a time frame.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, I mean we want it. Like we are hungry. We want to hear something from Rihanna though. So if she does say, yeah, we're gonna be happy. Make she give me 2 lines. Jesus Christ. Them dead. Yeah.
It's gonna happen.
Yeah. On
It
board.
is.
On board.
So Besides I know you just finished your debut album,
Yeah.
right? Besides that, what's coming next for you?
Um, yeah, so I'm working on the deluxe, and then I'm working on my next album as well. Like, I'm very excited. Yeah, like I'm very hyped about my next album. Like, I really want to like, you know, yeah. So that's what I'm doing. And then the videos, some of the videos for this album, yeah, I'm trying to like finish everything and then start giving it to the people. So yeah, so for now, music video, the deluxe, and then our next album.
Okay.
Yeah.
And what's one advice you would give to someone trying to make it in the industry?
One advice. Okay. So one thing that I would always say is just try to do what you need to do. Do what you can do. Yeah. I've been independent ever since, right? And then sometimes I feel like, what if I was signed to a label? What if I have someone who's like really like doing something extra for me? I mean, it would be a great thing,
Right.
but it doesn't mean I should sit down and then wait for someone to come and tell me to do it before I will, you know. So what I would say is do what you have to do what you want to do, and then don't wait for nobody. Just keep going, and yeah, that time will come, Charlie. You know, yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
Well, thank you.
Was that good? Was that a good one?
It was a good one.
Is it something that you would? Is it something that if I was saying to you, you would like really consider?
Yeah, I agree. I
Nice.
agree.
Yeah, because
Exactly. Like you saw me setting up by myself.
Yeah.
Instead of me waiting.
yo,
People to
that was
come.
inspiring. That was like that was like big. It was big for me. Like wow,
Yeah.
you're doing all this.
Yeah. So that's really, I definitely agree. You can't wait. If I waited for people to come help me, I wouldn't be.
It would take too long.
Yeah.
It would take too long. Do you know why? How I got to learn how to make beats? So I had this friend, right? He's a producer. He had like a studio in their house, and then I felt like he's my friend, so I could slide through.
Yeah.
Oh, record me or something. But like, because I didn't have money to pay him, anytime I went to his house, like, oh, I'm not around, but I can hear his voice inside. Like, this guy doesn't want to record me. He doesn't want to help. I could come all the way from like from Bronx to here, like an hour, riding bicycle, just to be able to like record.
Record with him.
And then I'll get there and this guy will be like, oh, nah, I'm not around. It's like, bro,
And you can hear him.
bro, you know what? Let me just learn how to make these beats, write the songs. And then when I have the chance to be in the studio, then I record everything that I have down, you know. That's how I learn how to. So yeah, don't wait for anybody, Charlie.
Yeah. Look at you now. So are you guys still friends?
Nah. I don't like energy like that, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you wanna do it, do it. If you won't do it, let me know you don't wanna do it. Don't make me waste my time, you know. Yeah. We're not friends. I mean, he sees me and be like, but nah. I know it's fake. Like, yeah.
Okay.
Of course.
All right. Well, thank you so much.
Thank you.
For coming on my show.
Yeah. You know, this thing it didn't feel like an interview. It felt like
a conversation.
Yeah. That's nice.
That's how it's supposed to be all the time.
You know. Yeah.
But
and I was really scared when I saw these cards.
Why?
I was wondering like, which questions? Isn't it the normal questions everybody asks? Or maybe she has something special she wants to ask.
So did I pass that vibe? Did I ask questions that everybody always asks?
Okay, so it was different. Like I said earlier, it felt like a conversation. One, I think it was just me. I think I was just like, because these cards, they look so beautiful. They look like this like $1 billion question on it. I have to like rock my brain before, you know. Yeah, so it's just me. I think I was just thinking, overthinking it. Yeah. But this was good.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, thank you.
Yeah.
Everyone needs to check out his debut album, Love in the
Love in
Club,
the club.
and follow you on all
Yeah.
socials.
Everywhere. Quamina underscore MP. Quamina MP underscore on Instagram. QUAMINA MP underscore Instagram.
Okay. And
Yeah.
I'm your host, Umu Fofana. Catch you guys next time.